Hi there, welcome to the featured article in this month, InSPAration Moment. I'm Dori, founder of InSPAration Management. And in this featured article, I want to talk to you about scaling up. I want to discuss how you can have multiple seven figures, because just having a seven-figure business is just not enough. Just like my book says, how to make millions with an S. So that's what I want to discuss with you. I'm often asked this question, like, how much money should I be making? Or how can I scale up? How can I make multiple millions of dollars, not just one or two? So I'm going to share with you 7 strategies that you can implement and at least get started to think about in order to chart a path to that multiple 7 figures. So the first thing is you really need to have a strategic plan for scaling up, because without a plan, you're just planning to fail. So it's very important for you to sit down and actually chart out that path in detail, so you know what you need to do to actually get to the multi-million dollars. How many more guests do we need? How much do we need to average per guest that walks in? How much in treatment? How much in retail? Where are we going to generate all these leads from? How much are they going to cost us? And you need to crunch in all the numbers and chart that path to see where they're coming from and how much revenue can we actually generate, and do we have the space, of course, to scale up. So those are all very important things that you need to take into consideration. So when it comes to having a great strategic plan, what some of our titanium members do is they reserve a day with Dori. As part of the membership, they get to come here into our office. This is actually my office, by the way. We sit at this conference table. We have a whiteboard, flip chart, sticky notes, and we actually come up with an entire strategic plan for the entire year. So if you're interested in doing something like that, you can always reach out and let me help you map out the entire strategic plan for your growth in next year. The second strategy is to build your marketing machine, your funnel for marketing. How are we going to, again, get those people? When you're talking about marketing, it's all about lead generation. What I would want you to do is identify exactly where are all these leads going to be coming from, and then put the marketing strategies in place to be able to go and attract them to come to you. The other part of marketing, of course, is attracting the affluent. You want to make sure that you identify your target market and know exactly who you're going after so you can have a successful business. So marketing plays a big role. You can have the most beautiful place, but if there's no one coming in, you have nothing. So it's crucial that you have a marketing plan. So we started out with a strategic plan for growth. Then you have to have your marketing plan on how we're going to gain those prospects to actually turn into clients and get them to come in. So that's the way you're going to be able to scale up to 7 figures, is by focusing on marketing. Number 3 is your sales model. It's implementing an effective sales strategy that takes people through the process from lead to consultation to customized programs to actually membership, which is the next strategy I want to talk to you about. But a sales model is so crucial for your success. So we did our strategic plan, our marketing plan. Now we need to find out exactly how we're going to sell people. And when we generate those sales, how can we lengthen that sale to become a lifetime client? That would be another very important thing. So number 4 is recruiting and hiring a high-performing team. When you hire people, you want to make sure they are your A, or at least A or B that could be an A player. And you cannot reach multiple 7 figures without the proper team. You've got to have a good team behind you. And I get some people telling me, yeah, but I don't want to hire people. Well, if you don't want to hire people, then you're not going to make multiple seven figures. You might make seven figures, but if you want to grow and scale up, you have to have more people. So recruiting, hiring, and training that team is crucial to you, again, scaling up. So that was number 4. Number 5 is delivering that wow guest experience, because an experience is a direct reflection on your retention rate. When you're delivering that wow experience, you're going to be able to truly retain those guests and get them to come back over and over again to you. But you need to assess and see where you are right now, and then try to implement those great touch points that you should really be implementing within that whole guest experience. You need to train them, script it, orchestrate it, so it is delivered in such a way that people are loving to come back to you over and over. And number 6 is a financial model. That's key. As a matter of fact, in the Bright Idea, I'm going to talk to you about a webinar that you should go and watch that I just did on how to gain financial health. But if you're not monitoring your numbers, if you're not watching if you are matching, if you are on target or not, if you're not checking the budget versus actual, then you're not keeping your eye on the ball. So monitoring your finances is key. Not only that, you want to make sure that your pricing is right. So yes, it's important to check your P&L statement, your chart of accounts, and all your other financial things that you should be monitoring. But it is very, very important to make sure that your profit line is where it needs to be. So make sure you have a good financial model in place, so you can really know where you are. So you've got to break down the numbers. Exactly how much do we want to generate per hour, per day, per week, per month, quarter, year, so you can stay on track, and again, measure it against the budget so your actual is reaching the targets that you actually looked at. And celebrate. Don't forget to celebrate. Number 7 is having a proven effective model, and one that is known to be successful. And if you have a proven effective model, that's half the battle, because all you have to do is take it and implement it, and you're on your way. So that sales process is part of the model that we teach, where once you get the person to come in, they did the consultation, they did the customized program. Part of the effective model is getting that reoccurring revenue. This is so important, because that will reduce your marketing costs. It will increase your revenue generation and your profit margin. And when you do that, you're gonna be on your way to that multiple 7-figure income. You'll truly be able to scale up. So those are things that you really should focus on. As a matter of fact, now is the time to plan your 2020 success. It would be very important for you to sit down and do that whole strategic plan and have the clarity that you need to be able to scale up and generate multiple 7 figures for 2020. So there's 2 easy ways to do this. You can go and check out the member page. Maybe you can become a member if you're not already. That way you can be part of this great community, because we have many people that are doing multiple 7 figures a year. So you need to go and rub elbows with those people and see what they're doing, and then learn the rest of the model that we teach. So I wish you the best. I want you to scale up. Let's do it. Let's make 2020 our best year ever, so you can have less stress and live the lifestyle that you deserve. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay tuned for the Bright Idea. And until next time, stay inspired.